everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve this very simple cute hairstyle, and of course I decided to try this style out on the twins and it looks so cute on them. So I hope you guys find this video helpful. Alright, so here are the items you're gonna need. Of course, we need some braiding hair, and I'm using this shake and go jumbo braid in the color 2. And the reason I love this braiding hair is the fact that it's not a sleek braiding hair. It has that, you know, African afro texture to it. And also, of course, we need some things for their hair, like some beads. And over here I'm going ahead to section one of the twins' hair into 3 parts. This is actually called a 3-part 3 jumbo braids. That's like the name I came up with for this style. So the easy way to do it is just to go right at the middle of the head, you know, at the middle of the head from the front, right? Section of 2, kind of you open it up at the middle, so you have 2, and then you go behind, you know, like towards the back of the head, and then open it up straight, kind of from ear to ear. So you have that one right there, that's 1, and then we have 2, and then we have 3, as you all can see. So an easy way to go about with the braiding is to just section off the 2, tie them up, and over here I'm going to just brush off the twins' hair, and then go ahead and tie it up. But before I tie it down, I like to go in with gel. Gel is actually going to help a lot with kind of slicking down their hair, because their hair is actually natural, no relaxing, no nothing. Their hair is 100% natural. So you guys know sometimes it can be difficult to kind of manage natural hair, so I always prefer to use gel. And of course I absolutely love me some Ampro styling gel. Really love it because it has kind of a color to it, and also it really does hold the hair, like it holds the hair down really well. All right, so once I'm done with this particular section right here, I'm also going to go ahead and section that hair into 3. And the reason I decided to try out this style is the fact that if like whenever I want to braid their hair like one, you know, as a whole like that, right, the braids always comes out really like it comes out too big. So sometimes I like to kind of section the hair into 2, but for today's video, or for today's style, I decided to kind of section it into 3 parts, and then each part of the hair I'm going to braid 3 different braids on it. So at the end of the day we're going to come up with 9 braids. So with the one I just sectioned right now, I'm going to go in with braiding hair for it. And I tell you guys a lot that whenever I braid the kids' hair with their natural hair, guys, it doesn't really last. Like I would say the highest they can carry their natural hair whenever I braid it alone, it's maybe 5 days, 1 week. But whenever I use braiding hair to braid their hair, guys, it lasts me for maybe 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Like nobody has the time to always make hair. That is the only reason I love to, you know, use braiding hair to braid their hair, because braiding hair really do last. And just imagine having to make your children's hair every week. Like nobody has time for that. So I always try as much as possible to make them styles that are gonna last, and this style right here, it lasts so well for them. And another thing I would say is, when it comes to the length of the hair, guys, I love me some maybe 14, at most 16 inches for kids. But with this one right here, because of the fact that I'm still going to add beads to it, I decided to make it a little longer, because I like it when I go ahead and put on the beads, you know, to kind of reduce it with the beads. I'm going to show you guys what I mean in a second when I start beading it. So The next thing, of course, is the same thing we did. I'm still just going to go in with some braiding hair and then begin to braid. And I'm not sure how to explain. If you don't know how to braid, guys, braiding is actually very easy. You just go in with your braiding hair, kind of section it into 3, and then an easy way I like to do it is to also section the particular hair I'm braiding into 3, and then go ahead. As you all can see right here, I put the braiding hair with the natural hair, and then kind of I section them into 3 and then put that one over, and then I start going kind of one at a time. I put one and then I follow by the next one, the next one, the next one. Like I just start braiding the 3 into each other. I'm not sure if I made sense, but that's actually an easy way I learned how to braid, because I didn't know how to braid before, guys. I just kept practicing with the girls. I just take them to their to the store where they get their hair braided, and while they are braiding their hair, I just kept learning. When we come home, I try it out on them, and with time I just started to practice and practice and practice, and now I'm the one that make their hair. I mean, for years, probably 5 years now, I've been the one making their hair, and we absolutely love that me time, mommy daughter time. And of course, when I'm done with one twin, I move on to the next twin. So they both like the same style of hair, so I always have to make for one person and then make for the other person. And of course, if you're enjoying this video, please hit that like button below. It really does help. Just hit that like button below. And also, another thing I like to do is, while I'm braiding, guys, like when I braid maybe a section of the hair, I like to go in and trim it. I like to use my scissors to remove whatever hair is coming out from the braids. And also, I like to go ahead and put on the beads, depending on the style. Of course, some styles you don't need beads, but with this one right here, I love putting beads on the girl's hair. So kind of I make a section, I trim, and then I bead it, so that by the time I'm all done with the hair, I don't have a lot of hair to go back to start kind of trimming and putting beads. It makes it look so long for me whenever I do it that way. So an easy way for me to do it is, and also it helps me a lot, because when I'm looking at the hair, I'm like, okay, it's looking good. It kind of encourages me to keep going, so that's the reason I love to finish with one side, kind of trim it, bead it, do everything, and then move on to the next one. So of course, we're going to move on to the second part of the hair. Like I said, the hair is sectioned into 3, so we are done with one part, and now we're going to section that one too into 3 and then begin braiding. And I'm onto the first braid for the one by the left, and just like we did before, you section your braiding hair into 3, and then you section the natural hair into 3, and then you go in with your braiding hair and begin braiding. Very easy. And also, as you all can see, I made the braids, like the braiding hair, I wanted it to be a jumbo braid, so that's the reason I made it a little big. Like I made the braiding hair, I always pick a lot of braiding hair, to be able to make the hair, because I don't like it when I make this type of style for it to be too tiny. So I always like to kind of make it jumbo style, whenever I'm making this particular hairstyle. And also, when it comes to the braiding hair, guys, I would say I wasn't really much fan of this particular braiding hair. I think this is actually my first time trying this, because I used to use expression for the girls, or there is this hair again I used for them a couple of times, but that hair is actually very scarce, so I always find myself using expression on them. But then I noticed that expression is always too sleek for their type of hair. So sometimes when I use expression to braid their hair, it's like the expression looks so sleek, and then their natural hair, has that kinky feel to it. So for some reason, I felt like expression doesn't really look good on them whenever I use it to braid their hair. So I was looking for a braiding hair that has that texture to it. I don't like sleek braiding hair for them. I like braiding hair that has that afro texture. You know, that's the only reason I decided to try out this one. But for some reason, this was so difficult to manipulate. Like it makes I don't know how to explain it, but it's not easy to braid with. That's just an easy way to put it, guys. It kind of it tangles a lot, you know, especially when you're braiding and you're not moving the three parts, you know, like you're not separating them. If you're just braiding and braiding and braiding, at the end of the day, it's just gonna tangle up. And also, it's not free in the hand. I'm not sure the right word to use to explain it, but yeah, this right here, the braiding hair is not my favorite. Like, I've been braiding for years, and this one right here is not just my favorite braiding hair to braid. Although I love the texture, I like the texture of the hair a lot, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if I should say the quality. But anyways, guys, I'm still gonna go ahead. As you all can see, we're almost done. I'm still gonna go ahead and just bead up the whole hair, like, you know, add beads. And I like to add about 3 to 4 beads on each particular braid. The twin, she was really happy with this style of hair. They like it when I make long hair on them. Look at her. She's so happy. But anyways, guys, the next thing I like to do is to go in with a towel and then put a kind of hot water on the towel and then kind of use it to roll on the hair, and this will help with slicking down the braiding hair. You know how sometimes when you braid with braiding hair, right, it looks stiff on the eye, but then when you go in with hot water on the towel and just rub it, you know, on the braiding hair, it kind of helps it relax. And yep, guys, that is all there is to this hairstyle. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to hit that like button below and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And till my next video, I will see you all very soon. Bye.